Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are doing fine. I am Shwetambra Sinha as a biology teacher of class 11th and 12th, and I also help them for competing in various exams. I have done my graduation in BSc with the majors in zoology and botany, post-graduation in MBA with finance, and with the degree of bachelor's in education. Now, as a biology subject teacher, I love the subject. Why? Because it tells me how the life originated on earth and also about the most complex creation of the nature. The way they are shaping up, they are adjusting themselves in the present scenario. On the other hand, as a subject teacher on the whole, besides transferring the knowledge to the students, I also help them in shaping their personality by inculcating discipline in them, which is going to help them in their professional growth. When I see students taught by me doing well in the careers, it makes me inspire to work harder and better. This is my way of returning back to the society what it has given to me. Now with this, I would like to move to today's topic, that is blood flow through the heart. Let's make the session as an interactive one because we are both going to gain from each other, you and me. Now as we all know, that the heart is divided into 4 chambers. The upper 2 are known as auricles and the lower 2 are known as ventricles. This side is the left auricle, the left ventricle, and this is the right auricle and the right ventricle. Like the Karl Landsteiner, he described about the circulatory system that the blood vessels which are carrying blood away from the heart, he termed them as arteries and supplying blood to the body cells right from the head to toe. So these blood vessels which are coming out from the left ventricle, they are the arteries and carrying what? The oxygenated blood. By the blood vessels which are bringing back blood to the heart, he termed them as veins. Bringing what back? The carbon dioxide or deoxygenated blood. Now there is no septum between the left auricle and the ventricle and the right auricle and the ventricle. But there is a division, there is a gap in the form of walls between the auricles and the ventricles. The blood which enters through the veins into the heart passes from the right auricles into the right ventricle. Remember, the blood which is entering over here is deoxygenated. From this right ventricle, now the blood goes to the nether organ, which is the part of the respiratory system, that is lungs, where the exchange of gases occur, that is CO2 is taken and the oxygen is given in the blood. Now the blood vessel, now bring it back to the heart, to the left auricle. So now see, this blood vessel which is carrying blood away from the heart is actually carrying what? Deoxygenated blood. But it is the one which is taking blood away from the heart, so we call it as an artery. And it is linked with the lungs, so the prefix for the lungs we use it as pulmonary. So this is an artery, but if we say it is an exceptional artery, why? Because over here it is carrying the deoxygenated blood or the blood rich in carbon dioxide, whereas normally the common function of an artery is to carry oxygen. Same way over here, this is the blood vessel which is bringing blood back to the heart, so we call it as a vein. Which type of blood it is bringing back to the heart? The blood rich in oxygen, that is oxygenated blood. since it is bringing it from the lungs. So this blood vessel we call it as pulmonary vein, which also become an exceptional vein. Why? Because over here it is carrying oxygen, whereas the normal function of the vein is to carry carbon dioxide, that is deoxygenated blood. Now this blood vessel, the pulmonary vein, which is an exceptional vein, brings the oxygenated blood to the left auricle, and from the left auricle to the bicuspid valve, it enters the left ventricle. And now from the left ventricle, this oxygenated blood is supplied to the entire body from head to toe. So the cycle goes on and on and on. The artery which is taking the blood to the body from head to toe is the largest one and is called as aorta. Whereas the veins which are bringing blood back to the heart, they are divided by the nature into two parts. The superior vena cava and the inferior vena cava. There is no difference among these two. The only thing is, this superior vena cava, it is bringing blood to the heart from the organs which are above it, and the inferior one which is bringing the blood from the organs which are below the heart. So in this way, the veins are divided into superior and the inferior vena cava, and the artery, there is single artery is aorta, which is supplying blood to the from head to toe with lot of pressure in it, which has been generated by the pumping action of the heart. So with this, I would like to sum up the entire topic. That is, the two auricles, upper ones, and the two ventricles, lower ones, they contract and relax together. The blood, simultaneously, the blood has been pushed from the auricles to the ventricles. And from the ventricles, the artery supply the left ventricle, the artery supply oxygenated blood to the entire body, and the veins collect back the deoxygenated blood to the heart. And through the pulmonary artery, the carbon dioxide is given to the lungs, and through the pulmonary veins, the oxygenated blood is brought back to the heart from the lungs. Thank you. With this I am finishing my topic. Bye for now. See you in the next session.